Today I'm going to answer a question that I get all the time, and the question is, what's the difference between Miami and Miami Beach? Well, there's a lot. I'm going to get started right now. Hey everyone, my name is Jamey Prezzi. I'm a real estate agent in Miami and Miami Beach, and today I'm going to talk to you about what you need to know about the difference between Miami and Miami Beach. But first, before I get started, if this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button so you never miss another update. I do put out new videos every week. Also, use the link in my information box and download our free guide today. Okay, let's get started. So I have to tell you, a lot of times when I'm talking to people, I always say Miami and Miami Beach. Sometimes I just combine it as one when I'm talking because I know it's a little bit confusing for people, especially if they're not from here. But when you are a local, there's definitely a big distinction. So what you need to know is this.
Miami Beach is an island off the mainland of Miami. And although they are two different cities with different governments, for instance, different mayors, they are still part of the same county, which is Miami-Dade. If you're really looking for that beach lifestyle, you'll probably want to live on Miami Beach because most of the properties are landlocked properties, or rather properties that are located off of the bay, and there's not really a beach access. Of course, there are other bodies of water that homes may be located around, but the beach is really Miami Beach, that beach sand lifestyle of being on the beach every day. Now, if you want to live in the city, for instance, downtown Miami or Brickell, and still have beach access, of course, you can drive across the bridge. And if the traffic is not super bad, you can be on the beach in about 15 to 20 minutes. One really big difference between living on Miami Beach or living on Brickell or downtown Miami is the cost, because the beach is a bit more expensive, especially if you want to live in a brand new building. The beach comes at a higher premium in many ways versus Miami. One other quick tip that I'd like to share with you, especially if you're searching for real estate online, is this.
We have a lot of different little neighborhoods inside, let's say for instance Miami Beach, that you're not going to find if you're just searching for real estate on a website online. For instance, if you want to live in South Beach, there's really no way to search for South Beach real estate other than maybe you could use the zip code 33139, but that also includes some parts of Miami Beach that are also not South Beach. So you really have to make sure that if you're really wanting to live in South Beach, that you know the boundaries of that neighborhood inside of Miami Beach.
This is another good example of having to know the boundaries of a very specific neighborhood. For instance, you can see here, this is all Miami, but the little neighborhoods are Brickell and downtown Miami. Now, when you're searching for real estate, you wouldn't search by Brickell Key, downtown Miami, and Brickell. You would have to actually know where those areas are on a map.
We have a lot of these little neighborhood areas throughout the city that, you know, if you're searching for real estate, it's probably just Miami. It's not that specific area.
And although Miami and Miami Beach are two different cities, if you live here, trust me, you'll be going back and forth between both all the time.
If you have more questions about moving to Miami or Miami Beach, we're always here to be a resource for you, and we will see you soon.